There's a smell of smoke.
Is the way you left the fire when you went out?
Yeah. Not her smoke out, woman, tobacco smoke.
That's not the smoke, how are you?
In the name of God, that's dead and gone. Would you not take out your pipe and smoke it? And don't be humping yourself there like a cat stealing milk.
Such clatter.
No clatter unless it's your own. Will you stop your talk and take out your pipe and smoke it? And don't be hiding it every time we come in out of the kitchen.
I might be scolded day and night in my own home. On this sore day for me, my son took you for a wife. Did you reuse me putting 3 or 4 children from you to stay here like?
I had me fortune. It wasn't for a want of a roof over my head that I came here. I did on better if it bided me time.
We all know what you came from, and that cabin that came out of, where you drank your tea out of jump pots for the want of coke. Oh, we all know what you came from, a nice bar in your work.
You've nothing to do but talk. Saying your prayers you should be at this hour of your day, instead of cackling with your bad tongue. Where was your poor Amadon of a son before I came here? Pulling bobtails out of the ground with a gillet, going round with his head hanging like a half-hoop. Oh, yeah, give me that puke with your grandeur. Take out your dirty Eugene of a pipe and close your gob in it. I even enough to be doing without arguing with you.
I was held up after leaving the village. The front wheel of the bicycle went flat on me. And to crown my misfortune, didn't I get a snow puncture on the other wheel? It was the tires that were worn. I was lucky to meet the headmaster on the road. He gave me a lift as far as getting Bowgreen.
Schoolmasters and motor cars. And I suppose you expect me to have a hot dinner ready for you any hour of the day you decide to come home.
Oh no, we had a cookery class at the convent today. All the girls got dinner there. We had fricassee and dart balls for service. It was lovely.
Saint preserve us. Out working with the farmer you should be, instead of getting your head filled with high notions. You'll come to no good either, like the one that went before her.
What does she mean, Gran? The one who went before? Who is she referring to?
There's no meaning to that woman's bladder.
What did she mean, Gran? She meant my mother, didn't she?
Ask your mother.
Well, Gran, it was my mother, wasn't it? What did she mean?
Your mother, God bless her, was my daughter. That one wouldn't dare draw out her name. She's only poison practice, wind and steam. Sure, if she didn't let it out through her mouth, wouldn't have break out in biles and sores all over. To take any notice.
Gran, all I know about my mother is that she died when I was a baby. Any time I've asked questions about her, you've all put me off or told me you've forgotten. And my father, you say he drowned. No more. But I want to know what's on the animal. Was he funny? Was he handsome? Why wasn't he here by my mother's side when I was born? Or what sort of father was he that left her to suffer alone?
He was in England. How could he be here when he was there? He was drowned a few days after you were born. Coal mining, and the waters rushed in and trapped him. Away over in England.
What was I like when I was born, Gran? Am I like my mother now or like my father?
Questions, questions, nothing but questions. You were a fine common lump of a child. Remember when the night you were born, that doctor came from the village in his motor car. I can still see the 2 rowdy balls of fire coming up the board in. Sure, now people thought it was the devil, but it was only the 2 headlamps in the car.
Go on, Gran, tell me more about my mother. She was pretty, wasn't she?
She was pretty, too pretty. She was handsome, God rest her.
Go on, Gran, please tell me more. She must have so many stories about my mother when she was young.
What more is there to tell?
She's a wonder you took your backside from the fire. I'm sure the nuns is up there teaching you up in the convent. Your uncle and I work ourselves to the marrow of the bones to give you schooling. And the minute my back is turned, you're off gossiping with that bloody woman in the corner. Some day that pipe will take fire where you have it hid, and you'll go up in a big black ball of smoke and ashes.
But if I do, 'tis my prayer that the wind will blow me in your direction, and I have to say, you're as dry as a hobbit head inside.
Hold your tongue out, woman. How dare you cast your curses inside my own home? It isn't my fault I've had no child. Plenty little children in their time. I've every right to this house. I paid dear for my share.
I was here before you.
Oh, but you won't be here after me.
That's the minute, God, not your will, woman.
Take your books and get to your room. Is it for ornament you think we're keeping you? I'm sure the nuns would like to hear this conduct. What nonsense have you been filling that child's head with? She'll be as cracked as crows if she listens to you. Out working with the farmer she should be.
You should have stayed in your father's house. Your father, a half-starved cock of a beggar with Spanish blood galloping through his veins like liters of hungry greyhounds.
Hold your tongue, old woman. It will wither up inside your head. You mind your corner of the house, and I'll mind mine.
I can't have thought of another bit.
Come in, Letcher.
Are you alone, Bernadette? Someone with you?
I'm as much alone as I'll ever be. Come in there, you look like a scarecrow in the doorway.
Ah, sure. I'm a lady scarecrow. Manchester, they can don't be being people. I spend me days after all, thanks for it.
What's all the secrecy about Campion? You look like you've something to tell.
Well, it's a frightful shame to ever see. There's a sign or end, Lois. As between us and all harm. Nothing around.
He's gone to the village with the Creed of Oz.
Oh, he got great money in bonds these days. Well, save the country yet, you know, there's more money in the sale of two bonds than there is in the making of a match. God help us.
If you think I can spend the evening listening to your raw mate, you have another thing coming. What brought you? Come on, out with it.
You're sure knows no one in your car.
The old woman and the girl are below in the room. So you can shout to the high heaven for all the attention they'll pay to you. If it's after matchmaking you came, you put pains on your feet for nothing.
I'm a James John what? Never blisters his feet without cause. For someone who have a great interest in the young girl, is one to call sight. Oh, he's only seen her bicycle and moving from the hundred in the village. Oh, he's greatly taken by her. Have the mouth half open, but he'd be half an open. That's a sign of love.
Are you by any chance taking leave of your senses? Sive is but a schoolgirl, and illegitimate to crown all. Sure, her mother is dead with the shame of it this 20 years.
Illegitimate. God, there's a great bond to the world, and fiercely. But whatever she is, she has to make it a woman.
And raw mate, you have great talk.
Ah, well, she have one thing that we'll never see anymore. God help us. She have the youth, and the face, and the figure to stand up. Sure, it is the youth that will mend the behalf. It is the hate that rises up in them before them.
Old men, what are you saying about old men?
Wishful, they'll tell the country. What matter if the girl had a black face and the hooves of a boy? Annihilation is taken by her. By selling hooves all to have her. They have a wish for the girl.
Who has the wish for her?
No quibble between me and you, Nina. Sean is the man.
Sean daughter!
Oh, you're old woman. Take heed of what I say. They have the brass at 20 pounds. They have the fat candy besides. And they have the whole of the money.
Sure, he's as out as the hills.
Quite an aged heat. With a mad mind for him, building up it like the teller with no cure. What matter if he's as grey as a bull? Or many a young man, after a year of marriage, losing the heart for the love making. This man had the temper. He swim the Shannon for a young wife.
Wrong, maybe she had great talk.
Ah, he had the house to himself. Nothing to be done by her, only walk in and take charge. He have a servant boy and a servant girl. Spring water in the backyard. The pony and trap for going to the village.
You're like all matchmakers. That girl has no fortune. She has the brown penny to her name.
No fortune is one. It's how they give money to her.
He is his money. Well, the devil isn't your master for their red lies. That's the first I ever heard of a farmer giving money instead of taking it. What a weird.
Ah, it's our story, girl. The old man and the young girl. And they get their snow this way, there's no cure. Sure, it's the lump he's been feeding up these years. We have to whisper.
And you say he'll give money for her?
Right hand may fall off. Only 200 sovereigns to be old. If the girl will consent.
And what's in it for you? Isn't out of the goodness of your heart you're playing your hand?
Oh, there'll be £100 in it for me.
200 pounds. Ah, she'll score them. That girl has high notions.
High emotions, or no high emotions, the older one can do. Isn't she a wage? Tell her, you'll better have her for the partnership she go in. Tell her, you'll hunt down a woman into the county hall. Remember, the good reward for all concerned, is it? Think of the 200 sovereigns dancing in the heel of your fish. Think of the 200 pounds in the shelter of your bosom. Don't be every day 200 pounds will come your way.
Girl is like a cold. Threats might only make her worse.
Be sick. Be calm. Get out to her by the roots. Your full mention, the fine place he have. I'm sure you could tell her that he'd be from the grave in a year or two. She will pick and choose from the books of the parish when he be gone.
Ah, she'll cock her nose at him. 'Tis all love and romancing these days, with little talk, or comfort, or security. 200 pounds, 20,000, and not a burn. She'll do no better for all her airs and graces. Will you look at the match I made? 4 cows on the side of a mountain, and a few acres of bog.
Remember, there's 200 sovereigns staring you in the face. If you do your duty by Sean,
I'd consider it, but the old woman would be against it. She is the charming of the girl in her hands. They're as thick as teeth, the pair of them.
gently you do it, step by step. Show her the chances she'll have. A fine house, and the envy of the neighbours. The house is like a bishop's palace, paved on every wall, and a pot by all accounts, under every bed. Oh, she'll have to like her way.
And I'd be rid of her. And £200 into the bargain. I would.
Aye. And you'll be rid of the old woman too.
By what way?
We'll make that part of the deal. Let she go outside.
I'd be clear and clean as a pair of them.
Is that a chance one pass your way again?
Would he take the old woman, do you think?
We haven't. You know the man you have. How many years has Sean Dowling been in the world? How many years has he spent searching the country for a young wife?
Will he take the old woman or won't he?
I tell you, he'll have anything if he gets signed.
Be a great day to this house. Years I suffered under the pair of them. Always full of hate for me. I'd give me right hand to be rid of that old hag.
Oh, she have no life on it, with the worry of it.
Why should that one be sent to a convent every day? Good money go on her, because her fool of a mother begged on her deathbed she be educated.
She's a mortal sin.
'Tis worse. 'Tis against nature. She'd have her eyes opened.
I often wonder how you fall with it at all.
I won't suffer long more.
I know me woman from the shack. You had to come from the core of that to get to the sea.
But himself, what did he say?
Aren't you in the one bed sheet? Won't you have your own talk? I will come around him yet. You weren't born a fool me. I know how it's like in the long, long hours of the night, when the only word you'll hear is a sigh. The sigh of the fire dying in the heart, with no human word to warn. I'm a single man. I know what a man have to do who have no woman to lie with him. He have to drink hard, or he have to walk under a black sky, when every eye is closed in sleep. Now, with you, there's a difference. You have the companion, you have the man, sleeping or waking. Your husband is beside you in flesh and bone, and there'll be no one will between you. And you see one, the same word as yourself. He said by me, lad, take the rough with the smooth. But keep the picture, 200 sovereigns, foremost in your mind.
He said.
Ah, there's the money to think. No sign of the horse and car. Listen, I come by tonight with me man. By the hand I'm just passing this way, be asking. We're thin now.
What's all that nice for? Is it how the hinges of the door are worn? Or must you always make nice with that bitterness that's inside you? Oh, the top of the tank for her ladyship.
Would you sooner see the girl go hungry? I know you, Thomas and Sean well. 'Tis no good that brought you here this day of the week. There's a maid snapping you with all that went before you. Yet still you're sold to the devil for a cup of buttermilk.
Aye, consult of old hand. See the breed consult of old hand. Marry off that too, and get rid of the whole thing.
That's the rail of the car on the road. She's himself come from the village. You get away with yourself now. Tonight, mind. I'll come round himself in my own time. He has a great love with a few pounds.
I'll have me man here tonight.
You're back.
Aye. What's in the skillet?
How much today?
£15, 10 shillings. I gave a crown for luck.
How much for the single bonnet?
And as they get her, I sold them.
A great day's hire. Will it last?
with their lords. I mind the day not so long past, when they had us with the thrones. They wouldn't give us a half a sack of flour without the money down. And over on the other foot now, with the way the turf is, and the pigs and the calves is fetching such high prices. And does the cart good, they see the shopkeepers scraping and bowing. Money is the fish which the man ever had.
You'll mind every penny we make.
You may say we'll mind it. What have you made, woman?
And that's what they're wild. I make a mother of onion dip. Sit down, Tom. There's something I have to say to you.
Yes, what?
Sit here. 'Tis about Sive.
Sive? What about Sive?
How will I start to tell you? There's an account of a match for Sive.
Match? For Sive? Are you going to see for a woman? There's no sense her name here at all. She's only a child, still going to school.
She's old enough. The grass of 20 cows. A farm free of debt. Money rotten there.
She has no fortune. What man would marry her without money?
He'll have her, money or no. Think of the 20-inch cows and security for the rest of her days.
Ah, she's different. She is book learning. She turned a deaf ear to matchmakers. I'm her uncle, and when my sister died, I gave her my word that I stand by her. The girl is too young. She is no fault. I have responsibility.
Was it your fault, I ask you, that your sister died? Was it your fault that she gave birth to the girl, or was too free with men?
Easy now, girl, easy. She was foolish in the ways of the world. She paid dearly for her folly. God help us when you look at the way the world is, and how the world is, and how they used to be so foolish.
Now you listen to me. That girl was born in want of wedlock. That much is known from one end of the parish to the next. What's before her when she can put no name on her father? What better can she do when the chance of comfort is calling to her? There's a fine farm there, with servants to tend her hands and feet, by the rest of the women in the parish as they go now up to their eyes in cow dung and puddles. What better can she do?
I don't know, woman. Don't pass this.
You know as well as I do. What I say is best for the girl.
Maybe so, maybe so. But who's the man I'd marry without a fortune and having that fine bay in account? Well,
Sean Daughter,
John Water, John Water.
a respectable man, with a good bit for a file. And we'll be rid of that woman as well. Sive will take her for comfort. Wouldn't it be wonderful?
Never, never. Nothing the sun, moon, and stars rain down over the heaven and split the crumbles in the fields. And when never comes that house, will I have and put the light in it. What the devil has got into you that you should be thinking of such a thing? Even when I was a boy, sure I know if it was a man. The player we should be thinking about. Oh, what you hear that look the second time? A war exhausted little old leather of a man.
Sit down and hear me out. We have a house to ourselves, with your mother gone as well.
Never. Not if the son of Co.Laois, the rose of the earth, should never darken the door of his house.
Sit down and you take flight.
Sit. Sit for what? Is it to give ear to the greatest nonsense within the four walls of the world? You must be out here right.
There's a gift of £200 for us if there's a marriage. Will you consider it, man? How many times would you bend your back to me? Long enough we were safe, and you said it yourself. It's what we always wanted. Sive would be well off, and we'd be rid of your mother and our taunting.
No, a million thousand times no. It's slavery to the rest of the days. It's like cussing the white flower of the candle on the manure heap. It goes against the grain of the bold woman. Will you take what it is? Sive and that old curse of a man, Sean Grogan.
Will you sit down and be said by me?
I will not sit. I'm going out.
You're going out. Well, if you're going out, I'm going with you.
There's the universe talk over together. That's the universe. I want to be myself. Let me be myself.
Oh, go away, you man of straw.
I know man of straw. Will you let me be myself? I'm not man of straw.
She was with child when he left.
Yeah, bring your tail well done. Quick words and book reading. Like all along. Like your bloody cousin.
I ain't tied him.
What more do you want?
I want that you leave here now. And never set eyes on Sive again. Or you'll pay as dear as your cousin paid.
You will not command the lives and happiness of two people who love each other.
I will not command the chief of you. Get up! You upstairs! Get out of here!
I said see.
Go on, you Ciaran! Go on! Get out!
The dogs are barking at the end of the boreen. Somebody's coming the road. Who's out?
Thomas and Ciaran,
Come in, Betsy. You're welcome here, Sean Daughter. Sit up to the fire and let the heat draw the cold out of your bones.
Oh, no fire for me, Mrs. Clapp. I'll sit over here in the corner out of the way. I don't like coming in the way of anyone.
The head don't agree with him. He's over an old coat corner over the way. He's a very easy going man. He have their head which brings them. That man have. Oh, you wouldn't like to meet him, he's so nice. Good night. 'Tis a pleasure to watch you with the lead. There must be a drop of the cobbler's blood in the vein.
Maybe they'll have a mind for a mouthful of tea.
The kettle's very near the boil.
Oh, God, no tea for us. We're only after rising from it. To be awake, wait.
Is there in plenty if you've a mind for it?
Oh, your woman, to be worried about us. I'll go there and it's a wonderful tea. There's many's a time I have the regrets for dying this meal. What had they a cure it now in a matter of a cannon maybe, with the boat shining the night morning? He's a wise man who puts himself out for the learning. And what is it you have there now in front of you?
Poetry verses.
Oh. Oh, that's it. It's far from poetry I was reading. There is an old line now out of a poem. However, I heard an old tinker woman reciting back the years. What's this the way it goes at all? Aye. The ripest half is the soonest frost. The hottest love is the soonest calm. A young man's bonds, they are soon forgotten. Go away, young man. Don't make so bold.
Have you a mind for the versified, Sean?
Little bit, mate. Nothing against poets now, mind you. Though they're full of roguery and have bad tongues and talk. Thieves and scoundrels.
Have you ever a poem, Sean? I'm sure they'd be great. A man of your gentlemanly nature.
Oh, he's as wise as a book, as sharp as a sight. There's no telling the verses that man of me.
Give us a run, I wonder. I am sure to be the best we've ever heard.
Good then. I'll say one from the girl. 'Twas from my grandfather I brought. A tasty handful of poetry it is too. Shawnee, Easter, Tido, Dum, stole a pranty from his mom. He was gone and he was hung and he was buried in the dome. When the dome was taken out, he was hopping like a trout. And when the dome was taken in, he was hopping like a hen.
And they overall.
Sive, child. A journey. A small favour. Didn't the race of the car first with the weight of the turf? Would you go down to the end of the Bow Ring to Seamus Donald's cottage and ask him for a loan of days for the morning? Sure, he's working in the quarry and he'll have no need for it. Tell him to be called for at the door. My God. Oh, you know, she's a gift for the obliging. She'd turn her hand from anything she was at, just to be of help.
And tell him the rail is first the way to turn.
And tell him thank you for the use.
God no. And the funny thing, the highway heading off to be the shortcut across the border of the mountain church. And it was only to keep me company that Sean came as far as this way. I wouldn't any company know for the little girl to have Sean's company as far as the foot of the Bow Ring. And sure, wouldn't there be a companion for him too? A young heart, a great companion on the road.
There's no need for Mr. Dotes to come with me. Sure, don't I know the road well enough to walk it every day?
Sure you do. Sure you do. Sure, who know it best? Into the dark, and the pool, and the mad red eyes, like who holds a fire light in his head. There's no knowing what you meet on a dark road. There's a mad moon in the sky tonight. And the stars are out of their minds, screeching and roaring at one another.
I'd be as far as Seamus Donald's with her. No one cross our path with Sean Dawson by your side.
I'm not afraid of the dark or the pook.
Sure, you'd be like a little hare on the road with the two tiny little white feet.
You know, 'tis as well we were going. Peace. I've a notion of buying a motor. Oh, great saving on the feet. You know, they say the women to be driving them too. Good night now. And God bless.
The seed is sown, and the flower will blossom.
The old woman mustn't know. The girl will know in good time. There'll be no need to tell her. But come over like a summer breeze.
If there was less between him and your ears, would be a great yes for to her, she won't take you. So it's after.
Are you forgetting the money? Oh, there's a soft bone in your head somewhere, man. Are you forgetting this evening and leaving school?
I know. The money is a great temptation. But there's a wrong in it from head to heel. Sive has a great like her. She'll be thinking of love with a young man. That's the way young girls will be.
Love. In the name of God, what do we know about love? Did you ever hear the word love from his lips? I did not. Did he ever give you a little rub behind him? Running his fingers through your hair. And tell you that he's swimming the channel. to the far off old part of the night, when you be alone. He'd sooner stick his nose in a plate of maize and cabbage, or roast the back of a fattening pig, in a honest view. He ever come busting in the door, when he'd be coming home the bottom, throwing his arms around, and he'd have a big smooth eye. Tell you, the day was as long as a million years when you were apart. I think I find a brooch, maybe. Nah, more like a few pence worth of mushy sweets, and a drink to be getting the better of a fair day. And listen to you blather man about love. The woman I think you were out of your mind. If you push your arm around her on the public road,
You're no one to talk.
oh, I make no bullshit. What I said is, what business has the likes of us with love? Isn't it enough we have to do to find the big take? Huh? Me, man, 20 years ago, my father, God rest him, put it into my head up.
You had love.
I had a wish for a girl from the other side of the mountain. What was the use when I had no her to tell? I was a frightful for on with my father's house, and nothing only a scarce spuds on the floor to fill it. My father was a knocker, a stump of a fool. I had 2 weeks back. You know what he done? He took his life in his own hand. He hung himself from a tree over the back of the house. He swear to you, he never have done it. He knew that by 2 pieces of paper away in funeral. Or he knew well I had been mindset on marriage.
What a lonesome story you have for us.
Ah, well, not so lonesome now, I suppose. There's a widow woman on our side of the village, having a little place. £100 and see me sitting in nicely.
She'll be blessed by you. You give it the rug behind me. If you were close, I like to see.
I'll give up. There's this young soul. He had a wish for the girl. He had the fine talk. Looking with the collar and the tie and the coat. Plastered with hair oil. You see him that after a day's work. And he looking like a player.
There's no fear of him.
He was in the house this evening.
You miss nothing.
You'll have him coming in from Bosnich. And I might interested to know that she's been seen on at least one occasion, ducking away here after the 2 years gone to bed.
Well, no, this is more serious than I thought. And that was that. I don't want her going to say her brother's their mother.
That means their woman knows and never told us, which means she's on their side and is even encouraging them in this. But there's one way to stop it, and that's to move Sive into the west room, where I can keep my eye on her, and our only way of coming or going will be through our bedroom.
But that alone won't be enough. You'll have to cut out every chance of her need. They'll have to finish with her school and straight away. School can be her coming and going from the school. You can help. But you're not able to handle all the work around here on your own. And that you'll have to stay at home and help them. Else you'll have...
There's no fear of him.
There's no fear. You stay far away from here. I'm afraid we're going to have a hard job outside.
Oh, Judy, an all scaling again. You're never happy unless it's rumbling you. Wouldn't you have the good word anyway? You think to listen to you that we're all roads and thieves. Sure, what are we trying to do when you make an honest shilling? Sure, it isn't robbing the dead out of our graves, we are. It'll be a poor day for us if we robbed an old widow woman or stole a poor box from the chapel. Sure, what are we trying to do? Only giant 2 people together in with.
When will you give the money?
If there's a wedding, John daughter is only a half fool, not a full one. If there's a wedding, that'll be on the morning of the wedding, not before. You know something? I have the night wasted in town. The cocks will be crowing before I'm home in the morning. A warning. The whole woman. I want some makings of trouble.
I would have made tea for you.
Here's Pearson up without wasting this over the night. I had to think I'd go to bed. Have a hard day before we come.
Will you not wait for Sive?
Ah, what should be all right. What can harm her? I've no heart for looking her in the face.
I could sleep myself.
Do you think my mother would have a mind for a drop of cake?
I've no fear of her. Hasn't she her pipe?
Where are you at this hour of the night?
Down the Bowerina Chamestone. That old man, Sean Daughter.
Sean daughter.
He was down the road with me. When we passed the corner near Dunne, he made a drive at me. He made a call me. I ran into Donna's kitchen and he made no attempt to follow. Oh, the way he laughed like an old sick pig. What's the meaning of it all, girl?
'Tis the nature of the man-child, not more. You'll find that all men are that way. Being old doesn't change it.
I never expected it. You know, Grant, I knew it was a plan, was.
It had the appearance of a plan. Do you know what I think? There's queer doings going on between Thomasine, John, Lou, and Lena.
Are you going to be there for the night? A nice thing for the nuns to hear about. Waste an idea, will you get away to bed? Go on! The pot ready. Is it how the hearing is gone in you as well as everything else? Or is it how you're trying to rise the temper in me?
They don't do that these days. The pot is hot as ever will be.
Now, why couldn't you say so? Sitting there in the way of everybody.
Make your bread, woman. It's hard enough to eat it, but now having to watch you eat it. You're a lonely old woman without a child to rock in the cradle.
Oh, the back of me hand to you. You old head. Alluding and criticising all of this. This isn't my fault I had no child. Plenty that had children in their time. The gall of you condemning me for a lack of child. I'm going out to feed the calves.
You're just going to feed the cow, and not going to make more mischief, yeah.
What's behind that?
Well enough you know what's behind it.
Come out with what you have to say, and don't be going around like salmon in a pool. Is it how you're twisted inside you, that you must have the double meaning the whole time?
I have what meaning I like. God gave me my tongue, not you.
Not when you need me will you have strange meanings. Come out with what you have to say.
That the heart might wither up and die in you. You know what I mean. What's going on between you and Thomasine Sean Ruin? And what's bringing that old man Sean Daughter here day in and day out? While you have the God cancer.
What's it to do with you?
It's the my grandchild that's to do with.
Your grandchild. And will you tell me, old woman, who's our father? Maybe you'll tell. Thanking me from the bottom of her heart, she should be. The fine match I'm making for her. Putting myself out to put her in a gentleman's house.
Doing yourself, Yar, like you always did.
Oh, go to hell. Come in.
There's no door in the last house you were in.
The deaf ear is the only cure for your evil. You'll have the company shortly.
Who was on the road?
Father and son. Or brothers likewise. Since both of them are sons of the devil.
Who was that?
Two tinkermen. That's Bob Cobb. And his son Carter. Who rogues who have no likings for me or any of mine.
Decent people with no home of their own. Good friends when they're needed.
You know your own. I know them as thieves. They'll cut my gad, because I have a great call for the matchmaking.
There was always a welcome here for half a cock.
With their hands out and their mouths open. Nothing more and nothing less than beggars.
They're travelling people. People of their own. They're above that last beggar.
Clavin, you're the man, you were always in the van. With a decent house for old man and girl. White stuffy at your way, baker's bread and corny cake. And plenty on your table, let them sow.
Not the appearance of a young one and a small one. We do be praying in our prayers. Whenever we get the notion to kneel. God bless you, Madam Keane, with your fine appearance and your name for generosity.
Get on, Pat, without that devil's paw burning your hand.
What do you want?
No more than a grain of tea and sugar. We have the caravan over at Steamroll Road. Dean School. A decent man. Give us the sign below. We have our own accoutrement. If there's a given of tea or sugar, we thank the hand that gives it. And if there's not, maybe there's the given of a silver piece. Is there anything from Thomas Sheen, Shaw and Rua of the mountain? Make it in plenty he is.
Where are the likes of me come me silver money? Half the country is looking for men to work in the vault. Child, why should a man bet when there's work before and now?
There's no looking refusing a man of the road.
Co.Laois, you're best. You're mighty best.
May the snails devour his carts. May the rain do harm worse. May the devil take that hairy creature soon. He's as greedy as a big fat sow. As a crow behind the plough. That black man brought the mountain Johnny Roo.
Out of respect for your singing.
You give nothing. Is that how you think a tea and sugar are made be wishing?
That's right. Give them none. Give them none. You smart men in a row. Going around criticising decent men and women. Tea and sugar Hawaii. The chief and the two biggest problems walking the roads of it. Would you look? Would you look? A short leg. And a half foot. Going around with the one word. With with their old songs, frightening half the countryside. Get away to your smelly caravan, and don't be disgusting respectable people. Campion, you're best. You're mighty best.
On the road to Abbeyvale, I met a man who carried mail. Come here, says he, and pass your idle time. Upon me he made quite bold, saying the young would wed them old. And the young man have the money for the child.
You've got your story well. Come out with what you have to say, and don't be hiding behind the words of a half-fool.
Is the talk of the country that Sean North at a farm is marrying a young girl out of his house. If the tales be true, her name is Sive. The people are saying that's a strange match. A young girl at the start of her days should be marrying an old man at the end of his. Sure, they say he's struggling to keep the spark alive inside him. And she's the flower of the parish.
How dare you cast your aspersions inside my own home?
That's only what the people are saying. They say he's the man that brought it about, and he's going to score well out of it. That's only what the people are saying. That's the common word everywhere our feet takes us.
And what's it to them? Or to you either? Or when we conduct ourselves? Is it the first time a girl married a man a few years older than her? She's not enough for herself.
There's nobody saying otherwise.
The devil's work, that's what it is.
We'll come calling the night of the wedding.
There'll be nothing here.
We'll come all the same.
No, it's not welcome here for pants for a cock.
It's the changing of the times.
It'll be a good change when the likes of ye do a day's work. Into jail ye should be put, ye brace of dirty beggars.
I'm listening to you, Thomasine Shaw Brewer, and I'm watching you. And I'm going to tell you what you are. You're the bladder of a pig, the snout of a sow, the labels of a hound, and the sting of a wasp. And I'm going to tell you another thing. You'll die roaring. Careful! You're back. You're mighty back.
May the snails devour his corpse. May the rain do harm worse. May the devil take that baby greater soon. He's as greedy as a big fat sow, as a crow behind a plough. But the mountain Johnny go.
Who's been broadcasting my private affairs around the countryside? You're an old woman. With your husband in his trench these years past, you have a great gumption with no one left to back you.
Go on, you old wretch. Answer the man.
With the county home face staring in the face.
Dependent upon those who work and scrape to make ends meet.
He had,
Go on, say it. Go on.
he had little to say a while ago when the composing was going on. The devil's work, that's what it is. I tell my son when he come home, the way he's been treating me,
Little your son cares about you. Long ago you should have been put in your place. You show no thanks for the fine house you have here. Would it never dawn on you, woman, that there's many a woman walking the road without a roof above or a bed beneath them?
You're the county home is built the least. To see the crowd with their heads stuck out the windows, waiting and watching for the visitors to see will any even come along to take them away. That is the sport of come, to watch them scraping and haggling over a few forkfuls of meat and a few potatoes. To the pity of it all, God help us, is those stops the old woman a smoke. There was an old woman from back the other side of the mountain that had a liking for the pipe, a tobacco. Oh, she went over her mind after 3 days. She started screeching and roaring and she heard another word. And her poor me has sacking around her mouth, which her, that was no good, boys, did it? She started scrubbing and tearing at herself till the flesh hung off her in gibbons. And the blood used to be cruising down on her. that. When she died, she was an awful sight. She had to be buried in the dead of night without a soul of her own people to say a prayer. Ah, some people don't know when they're well off.
She'll change.
They have the appearance of on the whole.
Enough of a burden without becoming a curse altogether.
Walk on the road, she should be, with her equal.
Will she walk the roads, do you think? Will she? Where's that fine, independent woman we had in her? Go on, if you've a mind for it. Go on, and put your bag in your back, and go begging from door to door. Will she go, do you think? Will she? Oh, no, let her go. Ah, what a fool she'd be to leave her warm fire, and her pipe handy, and her 3 rounds of diet a day.
There's a hatchery of sin in this house.
There'll be no more of your sharp answers now, woman. You sit there, day in, day out, taking all you can get, like a baby sucking in their cot. Work, looking for everything we can possibly give you, like the queen of the land.
Like a child in the cradle.
Is it my fault your son is a tired gum of a man?
And plucking him won't hatch.
I'll strike you. I'll take the head from your shoulders. I'm telling you now. She'll burn the day she takes over now.
Answer for your evil tongue.
I say it again. There's a hatchery of sin in this house.
Who is it? He's a man, all things. The old woman is tired. No mind for fight is done. You see, Dowling salmon below in the deep hole in the river. Be making plans for his cabin. Be throwing stones. And be pointing past the nets. There might as well be age is the boy that will do the job. Age is a killing thief. Age is a boy that will take no nonsense. We have that trip like a double knot. The old one, wear enough.
When will he give the money?
Well, with the wedding. I'd be on the morning of the wedding. On the word of the man. Is there any word with the girl?
She'll do what's to be done.
Or have she said the word over her mouth?
Where's the need for that?
Put my mind more at ease.
Well, you can put your mind at ease. She'll marry Sean Dover. That'll be an end to it.
Ah, well. It's a fine thing to hear the good word anyway. Still, I might as well tell you, I won't rest happy till you have the heart for her.
Besides, coming from the village now. Daddy herself, when she comes in, has it the time of day, no more. The rest in my hands. It's work for a woman now.
You'll put the best things by her.
Daddy herself, be ready to go. That old one, she'll dance to my tune.
Ah, is the school and village with you for the day?
The bicycle got punctured again. I was walking down the cross.
Ah, well, I'll have to be off.
Good night, Mamsie.
We've got us a great stretch coming to leave. We'll have the summer down on us before we know it. Well, good night, all. I'll be seeing you before you're older, with the help of God.
We'll be here.
The tubes of bicycles are full of holes.
Well, now, we'll have to do something about that for sure. I'll get myself to be on the lookout for 2 new tires in the village. Will I put you some potato while you're waiting for the dinner? I have a piece of sweet cake cooked up.
No, don't bother with the tea. Shall I wait until dinner?
A cup of milk, so. Ah, sure. It must be an age for you. to be free of the guns and the books, but sure, to be ready to school now shortly. Any of the girls in the parish would give their right hand to have the chances that's before you. But don't think about it now. Think of the handling of houses. Think of the fine clothes and perfumery. Think of the thousands of pounds in creamery checks. And the servant boy and the servant girl falling over themselves. For fear you dirty your hands with work.
You don't know, you don't know.
Sit down now and rest yourself. You could have your grandmother with you. Oh, think of the joy it would give that poor old woman to have the run of such a fine house and to see you settled there. Ah, 'tis a fine thing for you, my girl. And sure, what matter if he's a few years older? Sure, with all the old and few short years, I'd give you right hand to be in your shoes.
Please, please, you don't know what you're saying. How can you ask me such a thing?
Now, tomorrow himself will go to the convent and tell the nuns you'll not be going back to school. Sure, what would a grown woman like you want to be spending your days with school children?
I could never live with that old man. Fancy the thought of waking up in the light of day and looking at him with that small head on him. No, I could not even think of it.
Nonsense, child. That's nothing. Do you not think I know what you're going into? Do you not think I would have stopped it if it wasn't the best thing for you? Sit down here and drink your milk. Will you pitch yourself off to the chapel of a Sunday morning in your motor car and you give it the odd look out the window at the poor old chaps in their donkeys and carts and their dirty shawls and their faces yellow with the dirt? Will you not thank God that you won't be for the rest of your days begging for the poor bite and sup like the rest of the women in these parts?
Imagine going to a dance with him or going up to the chapel with him.
All I know is that to be independent, you'll have no enemy when you've the name and money.
I don't know what to think or to say. I don't want to give offense, but I will never marry such a man. I will not marry at all.
You'll change. You'll change when you think of the misery you're leaving. When you think of the way you were born.
Surely you don't remember when I was born. Nobody ever told me about my mother or my father, or what sort of people they were.
I'll tell the tale. Himself, he'd never bring himself to say it, but you'd imagine it was some kind of blemish, or something to be hidden away. And sure, what was it? Only, what's more, she, your mother, God grant her a place in heaven, was that fine light of a girl. Your father disappeared quickly out of these parts, and if he's alive, he never made himself known. Your grandmother, for all your whispering and talking, was never one to tell the truth.
But my father, wasn't he drowned in England?
And I tell you, your father was not. He disappeared, straightened his sails, and disappeared like a mist of a May morning. 'Tis no wonder your mother died for the shame of it. No blame, McCree. No blame to what's more.
I thought you said you'd tell me about my father.
And I tell you, your father was nothing. He had no name. You've no name. You will have no name till you take a husband. Do you see the hungry greyhound or the mongrel dog? 'Tis the same with a man. 'Tis time you were told me, child. You're a by-child. A common by-child. You're a bastard. You think that a woman no longer. There'll be no more school. School is a place for school children and schoolmasters. There comes a time when every woman will want a place of her own. When I was a girl, when I was a child in my father's house, there was 4 of us in the one room. There wasn't one corner of the bed we could call our own. We'd sit up late into the night, thinking and wondering, would we ever meet a boy? would we ever meet a man, any man, that'd give us 4 rooms for his time on this earth? Take no heed of a man that has nothing to show for himself. Oh, it'll be full of raw mace and bladder. That puts wings on old cows for you, but has no place for a married bed. But take heed of a man with property. He'll stand over his promise. He'll keep the word to you, because he has the keeping the words. Now get to your room, and be sure to hear what I say. Enter. Who the devil don't all come in here? If Mike finds it, there'll be war.
Don't give a hatful of Barney. For you from my Peter. Now come here and see Sive.
What do you want Sive for?
Have a talk with him.
You put a journey on yourself for nothing. Sive isn't here.
How is it her bike is up against the wall of the house so?
Are you telling me she's here? Are you calling me a liar in your own home?
I didn't call you a liar. Only thought you might be making a mistake.
Same thing, isn't it? And I say she must be here.
Well, there's no harm if we wait for her, so I won't be in the way.
You no business here. If Mike finds you, there'll be war. You're not wanted in this house. Get away and don't be vexing me.
I've no wish to make an enemy of you. I'm waiting here till she comes.
Will you have your own way in all things, will you? Will you be coming into people's houses making trouble? Get away out of here or I'll get the tongues to you.
No.
You lover. You do. Oh, you gone. You lover. Look what's before you. Look at him. And don't blame me, because he wouldn't go for me.
I see him.
I mean no harm, my lad. You are your wife.
What do you want, Scoop?
I just want to see Sive.
You came to see Sive, did you? My fate of all ones. What do you want to see her for, Scoop?
I want to talk with her.
No. No talk.
Only for a moment.
In my care, you'll have to talk with me.
I know you won't heed me, but I've heard that Sive is getting married.
Who told you that?
The 2 tinkers, Pascal and Carton on. They were singing a song that was easy to read the news.
For sure you're a fool. When you listen to that grunts and that pigs.
It makes sense in their own way.
It's nonsense.
If it's nonsense so, tell me why is Sean Rowe the matchmaker coming here every day, and often twice in the day?
He has his own business with me. You're like a magistrate with your moxie zigzags.
All right, so, but what's the reason for another thing?
Another thing.
The old man Sean Rowe, the farmer, is coming here every day now too as well.
Is he now? And what do you make out with us?
I've heard him talking to himself in the road.
Talking to himself. Will you attend?
I've heard him.
And what does he be saying?
Things about Sive, and how he'll warm her before she's much older. Other things too, that most of it not fit to mention again.
What is it? What even is? What is it to you?
I know he marries Sive.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
That's what I thought.
If it's nonsense so, what do you do? What do you mean? I know I'm going to marry Sive.
You're going far from the truth with every word.
It's hard to believe it could be true.
There's no truth at all in that man.
I want to you stop treating me like a child. There's a talk at every crossroads that Sive is matchmaking with Sean Logan. And the village, the pubs are full of the mockery of it.
I came to the last son with you, Scoop. Get out of this house before I hit to their face and have a weapon in his hand. You better go over and take a whip, yeah?
And I the poker, I'll put streaks on your personal right stick.
The honor of God. I beseech you to forget about violence. I tell you, I want no trouble. If I upset you, I'm sorry. But surely, if you know God, you must think it is terrible action. You must know that a day will come for all of us, and an account must be given. Don't think of me. I swear I'll leave these parts until Sive is a woman. I swear that to my dead mother. But don't give her to that rotting old man Sean Logan, with his gloating eyes and trembling hands.
Enough, Scoop. Go. Go.
Wasn't that one of your breed that blackened your mother's name, wasn't it? Oh, the gall of you, you upstart from the gutter.
Think, woman. Think, my clever. Forget about yourselves and see him with good eyes instead of greedy ones. Have you knowledge of the crucified Son of God? You've forgiven him who died on Calvary. You've forgiven the sorrow and terrible sadness on his bloody face as he looks at you now. When you stand here and draw the hard crooked horse, even though he's held in his body.
Get away! Get away, Errill!
I'm nothing in heaven or hell. There won't be to see wrong.
I'll open you! I'll open you if you vex me,
But you'll live to remember this night.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Well, get a hurry on yourself. You've a priest to see.
I thought I heard the boys leave school.
You did. He was here.
And what did he want?
He came wishing you giant plenty on your marriage. Strange how you never imagined he would. He wished you giant plenty.
He wished me joy and plenty.
And he said he prayed for your happiness. And he's going away to foreign parts. And we'll probably never see him again. How sure may God go with him?
Did he say any more?
Did he say any more?
No.
Give it a thing more. Only turn that he sees, as airy as you please, and up.
He's gone for good.
Gone again.
Oh, Lee could never do a thing like that.
There now. It's settled. There'll be no more to it.
She ain't no heart.
She'll have the heart for it in time. There'll be nothing to her when she's well settled. Sure, it's no different from when I came here. And I'm not coming into me own, in spite of it all.
That was a different story. You wanted it, you were wanting to get married. But Sive has no wish for it.
There you are. No saying again. How was it different? It was different in no way. With that bloody woman sitting in the corner, screeching and roaring every day and night, and a brother and orphan in the other corner.
Sive is young.
And wasn't I young?
I know, but...
Oh, but this, and but that. I'm going to the well for a bucket of water. You can eat, you don't mind for it.
I'd shave if I'm going to see the priest.
You can't buy them.
I'll lay a bit when I'm finished.
What are you ashamed for at this hour of the day? Is it Sunday or Monday we have?
Is it a sin to shave, or must I answer for everything?
Well, you'll answer for enough in your own time.
What has performed this all of a sudden?
There was never an ounce of luck in this house since that crazy bitch started the door.
You never stopped for me.
There's a curse of evil on this house. Your dead sister and my dead daughter and cursed from the grave.
You mean who?
I mean that pauperized wretch that you call a wife. I mean that sow that sleeps with you.
You never stop for me. Nothing. She's my wife and she'll always be that. A man's wife will always be his wife. Let them both be what they will.
Oh, far be it from me to come between you and put you fighting. But surely I must lend an ear to your mother that suckled you when you were a baby, that loved you as no one else loved you, that watched over you like a hawk, that kept the wind and the rain from you. Surely you listen to your mother, wife.
Why is your mother? Why is it? Why is
for the best mine.
Are you trying to bring years into me? For what? I wonder how speak her mother. Now you know Scoop has a nice word.
Leave Scoop is a good lad. He made a good husband. They're advice to you now, mate.
Did his cousin make a good husband for Sive's mother? Will you have her on Sive and get on the Sive? Will you have a better Scoop doing that work?
That's a wrong thing to say, Lennon. That's a wrong thing to say. Leave Scoop and Sive will not wear under temptation. They're advice to you now.
Will you forget so quick? Quick was the Scoops. Because when they were named your dog, they were... Quick was he after he's dead and nice and better. Quick is my sister's dead. Quick is stepmother. Quick is everything. Quick is marriage. Quick is love. Quick is youth. Quick is saying woman but before we know it. Oh, you can't ask all these nights, likewise, like the worst things. Sive is young. Lucky to marry a young, not the mayor. Lucky not a woman who be thinking of me.
Oh, how's it all? Men will find words to save themselves. Women must answer for all. That's the sorry tale of it. How can I go easy when my own grandchild is for sale, like an animal?
And all the tormented me, I didn't know this way. I'm going to stare and there'll be no night and day to know.
And for the past hour, at the far side of the house, watching and waiting, to see why you're alone, or is there somebody here with you?
I'm alone now, but I won't be for long. Might have bitten the bomb shortly. You should be here by now, whatever is keeping it.
It's a good thing you're alone anyway. There's no one to hear or see this.
There is here a trickery about you.
I saw the young girl saying, and the other one, on the way to the town early in the day.
Got to buy clothes for the wedding. £50 dose I gave him to buy clothes and drink for the wedding.
It's about the wedding, I tell you. Last night at the caravan, we made a plan.
What good is that plan now when the wedding is tomorrow? She's nearly out of her mind these past weeks.
At the caravan last night, we were riding the hill, the two of us. And who should arrive but Liam's school, that has an ocean aside. A fine, handsome boy he is, and his heart nearly broke for love of the girl. He haven't laid eyes on her yet.
They keep her in the house all the time. There's always a one to watch for fear she'd go out.
At the caravan last night, we made a plan. And the plan is for Sive to sneak out of the house tonight. He'll be waiting for her at his own place.
There's always a one to watch for her.
After she goes to bed, who'll watch her?
It's true. And there's a window from her room.
She'll go on whatever clothes she'll be wearing. Wish. Did you hear the sound of a step?
It was nothing. Go on. What else would she do?
She'll go to the young man's house and they'll be married as soon as possible.
It will be a great sucking for them all.
Don't let a farmer have no business with a young girl. If he have a mind for a woman, let him lie down with one of his own equals. He have no love for her. It's only the flesh of her he'll be doting over.
God's buried in the road for last night's work.
Oh, it was done willingly. God the Master makes his own reward.
But they're married for sure in the morning.
They'll marry for sure. Take one from the town. Give her this. There's writing inside it. That'll tell her all. Make sure no one see it, or they'll raise to the sin.
No.
The last chance we have.
No one will see it. May God reward you for your goodness.
Sure, it's a small thing to do for me sins, and God knows I have them in plenty.
Go now, and God speed you.
I saw you coming past the clock. I was watching you around the house, looking and looking, like a spy you are.
I went through many a place in me travel. It was the first time I was ever called a spy.
What were you doing then? Peeping here and looking there, walking on your toes.
Thinking of stealing a few eggs I was. but I changed my mind. I said I'd ask first before I went stealing.
Oh, man, you refuse to take in this house?
I have what you mean. There's no fun in eating things unless they're stolen.
You're making up and thinking. I don't know what brought you, but I'd say it was nothing good.
I done you no harm. But if I'm not wanted, I'll go.
I done you no harm, and you were always welcome here, and there will always will be a welcome here. But come straight to the house from the road, and there'll be a warmer welcome for you. No man likes to see his house watched.
God forbid that I should watch a man's house. A man that spies upon another man, or upon another man's woman, is a troubled man. Good night, and God bless.
God bless you. What was the people doing here?
Was there other answer to our only son? Is there no respect for old people?
I always tried to be to people to open with you and never give you any. It's hard to be a good son and a good husband under the one roof.
We were happy and contented here before that woman came into this house. The love we used to have her side. He used to take her everywhere. You were better than any father. And where's the promise you gave to your sister?
You've not been tardy to me. Didn't I tell you a horse can't be guided 2 roads at once? What was that you were hiding from me when I came in?
I have nothing to hide from you.
I was always open with you, and here you were playing trickery with a tinker. What were you behind the veil now?
I tell you, if you promise on your oath as my son, that will be a secret.
I'm promising your son.
'Tis a letter from leaving school to Sive, only wishing her luck for her wedding. There's no harm in it. 'Tis the kind of notions young people have. Little banals between them.
Well, why was Constable Clough proud in the yard here?
Sure, he was afraid to give the letter to anyone but me. Sure, if Thomasine, John, or Mina got their hands on it, wouldn't be any more of it.
Are you sure there was nothing more in it?
I'm sure. Wouldn't I tell you? Would I be such a fool as to tell you if there was?
Well, that's foolish of us.
My son, I know in your heart you're against this match. I know you would be thinking your own thoughts about Sive and that little boring of a man.
Mother, years ago, you have been tormented between the whole and the lot of you.
Give her this letter yourself.
I know.
But then she'll never get it, for they'll be watching for me and they'll see me giving it to her.
I can't, Mother.
It will be the last bit of comfort or consolation she'll have from this night to her grave.
You're tormenting me. No, tormenting me.
Michael, you'll have here a little love left in you for me or for Sive. You'll take this letter and give it to her.
No harm.
What harm will it do? It'll be a little bit of consolation for me and a small bit of consolation for her.
All right, take it. But the going against the grave, I don't wrong with me, I suppose it's only maybe somebody wishing her joy.
You won't read it.
Well, why shouldn't I read it?
And don't you know yourself the little private things they had between them? Sure, if you read it, wouldn't she only throw it in your face and hate you even more? Leave the letter sealed now.
You're very anxious that I shouldn't read it.
Did I read it myself? And I had it before you. You made a promise. Now stick to it.
Well, I'll stick to the promise.
Good man. You're a good son in your heart. God will reward you.
Are they back from the town yet?
What anyone be doing in town?
Come on, old mate. You'll not be acting all the way. Isn't herself and Sive gone to town? Didn't I see Co.Laois giving me a £50 for the buying a finery for tomorrow's wedding?
God gave your great eyes.
Give him to the right man. £50 is a fine bundle of money for the buying of clothes.
I will give him for Sive's clothes, and it will be spent on Sive's clothes.
Aye, give him for Sive. You know me, and I know that when the buying is done, there'll be £40 out of 50 left.
You have a great mind for putting and taking with sums of money.
God give me that hope. Sure. For her, if she has a few pounds left over, but sure she worked hard for the wedding, God knows. Hey, what's that?
What? Nothing.
Oh, look. Since when did my daddy start putting since when did my daddy start putting that in his pocket?
Well, if you're that curious about the letter, it's none of your business or as little as mine.
Did I have £100 in my breast pocket, I'd be making business or whatever. Who's it?
Sive.
The letter is for Sive. Who's it for?
Well, who do they know? That's the cock handed it in. You're as passing today.
And you say the letter's for Sive?
That's what I told you. Somebody wished her joy and leave for her wedding.
Tell us, what are you going to do?
Give it a Sive, of course, when she lands from town. What else would I do?
All right, mate. What comes to me now and again about you?
What comes to you?
It comes to me that you're the greatest lump of a fool of an eater of a dullamo in the seven parish. Christ, I shouldn't be trusted with a queen's match. Only you know what's in the letter. Wishing her well, how I can. If you ever get yourself out of the bottom and put a bit of time aside for rambling, there's a lunatic aside them, and you could spend a bit of time in it, do you no harm at all.
None of you then.
None of you yet.
Well, what harm with a few words in writing, Dick?
Oh, my God. What should be in it? Only thoughts to disturb the girl the night before her wedding. You not know the way young girls have been. Turning and twisting and wondering is she going right or wrong. Sure, women can't make their minds up from one end of the day to the other what way they're going to act. It's their affliction. It's the way they're made. You have to whip them up and keep moving. Like the king on her road to the field. Before you know where you are, she'll let her screech up, cup her tail up, and bust through the first gap she needs into another man's field. And be happy in it.
What a waste that.
Oh, little you know. Will you take out the letter and read out the contract?
Not your letter.
And you take it out and not be acting the God.
It's Sive's letter. It's marked private with a red pencil.
If that was marked with green, yellow and white, and stamped with the bishop's ring, and you'll have to be read. So open and read out the content.
I'm sure what harm, suppose. Suppose it goes against the grain, maybe, so it goes. Hey, what are you doing?
Here, read.
No, read it yourself.
Oh, I had no time for the school when I was away, no. Read out the content and don't be making trouble for yourself.
Here, read it, you. Here. You read it.
Well, you're not being mocked. The print is only like a bird's claw printing snow to me. Now read it out. Or you take it down the road to Seamus Donald.
All right. My dearest son. Dearest son, you may time I spoke to you when you were coming from school.
Oh, boys, oh, boys. There's a sailor now who is from.
Yours eternally, Lee.
Oh.
I heard from Co.Laois and Classical Cox, the tinker poets, that you're getting married to Go to the farm.
Would you say no? That that's a private letter. Would you say it shouldn't be read? Now go on there, read out the contents of it.
Sive, my dearest Sive, I find it impossible to believe that you are marrying this wizzy little man of your own accord. Do you not remember the nights, the starry nights we spent together in the deep of the bog? There was quiet and peace for what we felt for each other. I love you then, Sive, I love you now.
Honest stone. He did indeed. He did indeed. Breaking up on his horns. Has he no love for the law of the land or the word of the priest?
Will you hold your tongue and let me finish?
Oh, go on, go on.
You're certain to think here that I'm beginning to wax gray.
Wax! For he's waxed from head to heel. There's no wax in the catching of whip. There's the catching of a hoe until she's whipped. That's the time for talk with a woman.
Look, you want me to read that, or will I leave?
Oh, go on, you're not for the word and paper, go on.
So I made a decision with regard to you. I believe that you're being forced into this marriage against your will. If that is the case, and I hope with all my heart that it is, I beg of you, Sive, to do as I say. Tonight, when they have all gone to bed, steal away quietly, and come straight to my house. I will be waiting there for you. We will drive straight to the city and be married there first thing. Remember, I will wait for you through the whole of the night.
Oh, the juice of the rose. Oh, the blood of the wine.
If you do not come, I will take it that you're content with your choice.
Oh, the moon and the stars.
If this be so, goodbye, God keep you safe. Yours eternally, Lee.
The scoundrel. Trying to stay away the girl in the dead of the night.
What do we do?
God always brings over all. Don't know what to do. I don't know at all.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let it burn, let it
What are you doing at all?
But you don't know about her.
I was saying that.
Your mouth shut.
I was saying that.
We hear the nice accent on the road. If your mouth shut, no. No, we after it. Not be after the gun. You straight yourself out there. You're leaving all the heat, dodging and dirt and not knowing which way to turn. Straight yourself out, man, and after it for once in your life.
Doing right at all. I'm not doing right.
You're in the act. You're in the act. Real support. And loads of stuff in the car. Christ on me. There's loads of water. Oh, the devil knows what.
Tis a wonder why he wouldn't open the door when he saw me hands were full with boxes.
Where is Simon?
She's coming.
But they're straight.
When he go out and bring in the other boxes, and you'll be standing there with your hands hanging.
Out there for me who's going to die of thirst. Good luck to all, bad luck to no.
Did he go out and bring in the other boxes?
All right, right.
We'll have a bite to eat too. We'll have rashers and sausages and sweet cakes and all.
I'm not hungry. I think I'm
You're not eating all day. If you don't eat, how do you think you'll do?
I don't feel any sorry.
But you know what that stuff does to you? We'll have you puking and choking for the rest of the night like a sick cat.
As a young bottle of porter.
Your stomach delicate with your
Even you have a drop of lemonade or kind of soup in a wee to warm you.
No, I've no mind for it.
And what do you have? You won't eat and you won't drink. Is there anything you have a mind for?
No, no.
I don't know what to say to you.
I think I'll go to bed then.
The bed is made up. Maybe you'll have something later. You what? Attack the phone in at it. I don't pour out the deadly feet. Well, what?
Four things put together.
She'll do what has to be done, and I might be telling you forever. Mind you collect what's due us in the morning.
The ring is on her finger. I look after the money. There's no fear Sean Daughter'll part with a garden before his time.
You can tell me.
We get you £50.
What we did?
£50. You go buy a shop for £50.
It was wanted. You get me the money. Me, to do what I please with it. I got the best. And if there's a few shillings left over, who better than me to have it?
There was a letter from Leeds School for Sive.
What?
He was forgiven a tour.
What the fool? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, take it in, take it in. A good night's work.
What way is the old woman?
I haven't been in the house all day. She never had to do it yesterday, or the day before. There's the morning to come yet. Take care of that stuff.
If you old bottles of porter, and if you old bottles of porter.
Never did harm. Never did.
There's company down the road.
Who's that?
Daughter. Long life.
Long life.
John Daughter the farmer.
Don't you know what that stuff does to you? Do you remember the last time you drank porter? Do you remember the state of the room after you? Sucking like a pet bottle for all the good it does to you. Oh, will you ever get sense, man?
A few old bottles of porter.
Might be safe for now to give no drink to what's home. If he gave over life, had a fall, give over life, wouldn't we be in a nice state in the morning? That the countryside laughing at.
Is it safe even here?
I would be here.
Oh, is it? He said he would. John, look to the fire.
No fire for me.
Ah, soon enough, you'll have the fire beside you.
You sit down, chap. Must be tired.
Sive is resting in her room.
A bit of rest is good.
The weather is howling fine.
Rain is threatening, you know. Winter rain is going to rain heavy. So what harm? Bring a bit of growth.
Hogs and the milk rising too.
No harm to rise. Great waste going into feeding the cows. You're celebrating, I see.
Oh, well, wait. The night is in it. So what? Never kissed a man yet.
No man should taste the taste of drink the night before his marriage.
That's right, yeah.
I'll pour a nice bottle of lemonade.
All right, I'll sit here this morning.
I'll set a place at the table for you, so. Wish yourself.
Small cup. So.
Come in, Blanche.
Come in.
Come listen now and sing to the blessing that I bring. To the bridegroom and his lovely bride so fair. May they dwell in wedded joy, may they ever hear them cry. Oh, my new big bouncing baby every
Rare work. And me sound you never lasted. Can you drink more?
We will indeed. We saw the boxes coming up the tar road, a porter box of cook jumping inside of them. I'd follow a box of porter to the gates of hell. That'd be all, if I was dry. There, that a man never won.
Will you sit down?
We'd sooner stand.
You know I'll hear.
We do indeed.
You know Sean Dawes was for marriage in the morning.
We know the farmer.
What's the news from the country?
The face of the country is changing. There's money making everywhere. The small man with the one cow, the one pig, and the bit of a bob is coming into his own. He's pulling himself up out of the muck and the dirt of the years. He's going away from the smoky corners and the dunghills. It's only what I see in the travels. The shopkeeper is losing his difference. There's going to be great changes everywhere. The farmer will be the new lord of the land. What way will he rule? What way will he hold up under the new riches? The servant boy is wearing the collar and tie. The servant girl is painting, powdering, and putting silkified stockings on her feet. And wearing frilly small clothes under her dress. The servant will kick off the traces and take to the high road. Money will be in plenty. The likes of him will be the new lord of the land. God help the land.
Oh dear, he ain't son. A decent, respectable man under our money roof.
It's only what I see in me travels, woman. Only what I see in me travels. I ain't to be travelling away here, so he can. Hurry on, your best. Your mighty best.
May he screech with awful thirst. May his brains and eyeballs burst. That melted Amadon, that big boss do. May the flames consume his bed. And may tear off all his head. That black man from the mountain, Johnny Road.
Rare work. You never lost it. Tell me so, you never lost it.
No, I'd be better for the road. I have a nearly start in the morning.
Will you not wait and I'll call Sive? She'll be dying to see you.
I'll wait a minute, so.
I
to bring it up.
How soft you have. Well, you know what it is, the day before the marriage, it's a tough one. You want to rest,
Be a rest for the poor man, Campion. The young girl will be the death of you.
How dare you? How dare you take her?
I squeeze out of a line the young girl and stop your heart, old man. You're dead.
He's hit slipshot and stone. Made he's twin blight he's born. May works and wells wele by the score. Now I swear upon this verse, he'll be travelling soon be terse. I'll never see Charlotte anymore.
She's gone. There's a bundle of clothes under the quilt where she should be lying. She's after stealing away in it.
Hold to yourself, woman. What do you say? What do you say?
She's gone, I tell you, she's gone. The window in the room is open.
Did she take back?
Not even a shoe for her feet, no.
Oh, wait. Would she be gone around in a woman's room? What?
Where could she have done it?
Well, is she there?
Where could she have done it this hour tonight without a shoe or a coat?
There was something a while ago, and we coming up from the cross.
Outread, what?
Well, it might be now that the sight in the eyes will be going. But I thought I saw the shadow of a young girl flashing across the ball, near the end of the cutaway, where the deep hole will be. I should probably only leave a shadow.
But why didn't you say so?
Oh, was I to know if the sight in the eyes was coming or going? There's only now that you mentioned the girl, that I think it might have been the girl's side.
Too well you know, you dirty old bullcock.
I did not know. What happened to me if all the people in the parish ran over the bogs in the middle of the night in their bare feet?
What if she fell into a hole? Oh my God, will you find her? Find her!
Get the man.
Oh.
I'll go with you, I'll go with you.
I'll go with you too.
Stay, Sean, stay. I'll not be on my own. I'll not stay on my own.
All right. men and true. A sad tale I'll tell you of a maiden fair who died upon this day. Oh, they drowned lovely Sive, for she would not be a bride, and they laid her for to bury in the clay. Oh, come all good men and true, a sad tale I'll tell you of a maiden fair who died on this day. Oh, they murdered
Thank you very much for that wonderful and generous applause. On your behalf, I would like to thank indeed the cast. They practiced extremely hard over the last few months. They put an awful lot of work into this play. They practiced night and day for this day. And I want to thank them as well for the magnificent way in which they portrayed the drama and the vivid way in which they brought it to life. So I think and they're just like somebody put out of the Titanic. And indeed they were excellent as well. So I call on the chairperson of the drama group this year, Mr. Mansfield, to address them. Thank you.
Reverend Fathers, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very, very much for the wonderful audience on behalf of our cast here. And I just go to name them, each of them, and I want you to give them a round of applause. We've worked all through the winter here and trying to put it together as best we can, and I hope we had an enjoyable evening for you. The cast is as follows inside here. We had Nana, was played by Dowling. Mina Dowling was played by Marie Grogan. Thomas G. Shaw, who was played by Tadgh. Lee Scoot was played by Ciaran Cleary. Dunne, who was played by Campion. Mansfield was played by Campion. And Co.Laois was played by Co.Laois. I want to thank our producer, Philip Brown. Sorry about that there, but they had a wonderful and tremendous credit to her. I want to thank her for